Hello and welcome back to our blind playthrough of Dredge. In our last episode, we beat the game. Got the good ending and the bad ending. Well, good as it gets. Now we're starting on DLCs. So DLC 1 is going to be the Pale Reach. Yeah, the Pale Reach, which is south. So, let's start off by heading south and see what we find. Let's see. Oh, it's late at night. This is probably not a good idea. Should probably stop over for an evening. This looks like a good place to stop. Oh. Another one of these boxes. Okay. Here we go. Alright, and campsite. I think we already searched here. Okay, I think this is the old mayor. Alright. Alright, well, let's get our shut-eye. There we go. And set our new target. Yep, straight south. Alright, here we go. Shark. Sharks are worth money. There we go. We'll have money where we go. We already have a lot of money, still. Tuna? Yep. Searching for new fish. We never headed this far away from the edge of the map before, so... Mackerel? Tiger mackerel, yep. Well, we're bringing food with us, so whoever we meet should be happy to see us. Traveling merchant. Down here to investigate the ice field too? Seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is that it drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here. But when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. Ooh, good. It'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. Okay. Icy worksite. Traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. This stuff seems like really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal, half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here, look. You follow her into a small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets? And the lining of the metal around the bow. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. Ooh. Let's ask what's an icebreaker, but we know. It's a reinforced structure attached to the front of ships to help them safely cut a path through ice. With these plans, I could probably make another. She trudges outside again and paces out the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. An icebreaker needs specially tempered angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. Can't see any of those added here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. Or maybe you'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built. That'd be convenient. Anyway, to build a new icebreaker, these are the parts we'll need. Icebreaker plow, bracing, Plow half, bracing. Okay. Alright. Well, storage. Let's move some stuff around. I think we can sell this. We've got this other crab pot here. Encrusted talisman. We might want to actually sell off some of this stuff. I don't think that any of this stuff comes in useful. Alright. Iron Haven crate. And cabin. Pursuits. Pale Reach. Find icebreaker pieces. 3 pieces. Alright. I don't suppose those are... Nope, not on the map. How do we get a map? Alright. Fish market. When trawling, pay attention to how deep the water is. Not every type of fish likes deep water. Check your encyclopedia if you're not sure. Nothing new. Complex crab pot. Okay, that is new. 8 days, 3 per day, 5x4. Massive crab pot. 8 days, 5x5, 2 to 3 per day. Lightweight alloys. Better and stronger crab pot. Should last longer, be more reliable at catching creatures. Okay. Wait, no. Fish market. Alright. Sell our fish. Sell. Okay. And shipyard. Hope you're being careful out there. Seeing your boat sail over ice puts a smile on my face every time. Alright, this is new. Glacial Lance. And barbed ice rod. Takes 4 spaces. Alright, so ice. Ice and oceanic. That's rough. Okay, wait, no, not that. This. Nothing new here. Okay, we got a new brittle trawl net. 1 day, 8 per day, catches ice. While this net has been constructed for icy waters, it's still vulnerable to tearing on icebergs and seizing from the cold. Okay. No new lights. No new stuff here. Floating dock. Okay, nothing new for upgrades here. Alright. Research. Anything new here? No. 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 So we probably don't need research parts. Alright, so we need to explore. Okay. Water spouts. Probably basic wreckage. Okay, that's stuff we need. That we can't get to this way. Okay. Shark. Guessing we can't catch these. Nope, ice. Can't get through that way. Guessing you're ice also. Oh, you're dredgeable. This is massive. Oh, there's something. are you? You a giant crab? No? Yep, you are. You are. Okay. Giant ice crab. Flag you for now. Okay. Oh. Don't be a giant ice crab. You're not. Okay. Alright. Hallucination stones? Vision stones? Whatever we call them. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, there's another area to get through. Sounds like we're gonna need an icebreaker to get through any of this stuff. Okay, we got a bay. Are you... Yep, you're ice. Not stones we can blow up with explosives. And... No. Wow, get away. There we go. You approach a hooded figure. They seem to be frozen to the spot, pale robes frost over with a heavy rime. Fishermen, the ice. You hear their jaws snap shut again from the cold. The ice takes form. The hooded figure withdraws a scroll from their robes and unfurls it to reveal a drawing of a corrupted fish, an aberrated ice fish. Okay? Aberrated ice fish. Gotcha. Okay, map. Okay, what is our hazard in this region? We've had a major hazard in every previous region. Can't go through there. May not get a map here. That'd be kind of worse. Oh, stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Darkness, the deep, then sparks of light as tooth and spine meet horn and nail, two primeval forces clashing at the bottom of the world. Tooth and spine meet horn and nail. After an age, a victor triumphs, sundering the other into impossibly large remnants that ascend at the surface, slowly to be claimed by the sky. But the broken body holds power still. Threads of crimson essence reach out through the water, stretching to unite the creature once more. As remains break the surface, ice begins to form. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, we can make it part way in there, but not all the way. Oh, okay, yep. Get away. Alright, so did we circle all the way around it? I think we did. Alright, so there's no way in until we get the icebreaker. Maybe we get the icebreaker from the guy who wants the fish. Alright, cabin. Pursuits. Catch an aberrated ice fish. Right. Alright, so we need an ice fish. It looks like we need that to do anything, basically. Well. Shipyard. Alright, storage. Start off by... Yep, we'll sell this. We can repurchase this. Right? Yeah, we can repurchase it. We got money. Okay. Oceanic is fine. Can we sell that later? Why did we need a special... Alright, go back to cargo. We won't need volcanic, we won't need mangrove. So, uninstall. And send it to storage. Okay, then we can put in a 4x4 and 4x4 for ice. That's not oceanic. This is still oceanic. Yes. That's what we'll do. Buy that and install it. And then go back to the net. And install. Ooh, no, we can't have both of those. Okay. It's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, so we got stuff here. Now, to buy ice pots from you at your other store. Okay. Actually, I don't know that it matters for that. So let's use our other... Use this one. Send that to cargo. Alright. Rest through the night. Does the ice change places? Like, does it move or melt or anything? Alright. Let's start with deploy crab pot. 100 meters. So we can go in here. Actually, before we go, map. There. Yeah, that's a big area. 100 meters. Oh, come on. 100 meters right here? Okay, so it's not counting. What are you? Ice fish. Okay, good. Need corrupted ice fish. Lots of fish. Okay. Let's deploy our net while we're thinking about it. Okay, so we can go through here. More ice. Toothfish. Okay. Oh. Okay, corrupted ice fish. Alright, now. See you. Photographer. Fisherman. I didn't expect to see you this far south. Well, this is a fortunate turn of events. There's a narwhal somewhere in this ice field. Couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take pictures from here with no luck. Tried placing some scraps of fish on that ice sheet over there to entice it, but I didn't have enough to hold its attention for long enough. Only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography. Fill the space entirely with any fish you like. Can't imagine the narwhal's too picky. Alright. Don't know how much these are worth. What's your description? As one of the largest fish inhabiting sub-zero waters, this voracious predator fills the same ecological niche that sharks do. And ice fish, one of the few vertebrates with transparent blood. Its glassy flesh blends in with the surrounding ice. I've got a vague memory of reading about a type of fish that has copper blood because iron blood won't go to the depths that it does. That's perfect. Now cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence. Okay. That's not great.
Oh.
Shh, I think I hear something under the ice. Oh. Okay, that's not a narwhal. That is something else. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. Photographer is hurriedly packing camera equipment in boxes. She seems very on edge. I imagine. You know, that was no regular narwhal. It seemed voracious and hyper-aggressive. Animals like that tend to be very unpredictable. These ice fields aren't safe with that thing around. You should consider turning back. I'll be out of here as soon as I pack my things away. I hope you get out. We're going to head back for now. After we catch some more fish to make up for the ones we just gave away. Okay, astral ice fish. Constellations of light dance through its body, stitching fin to flesh and spine to bone. What's this one? Thawed ice fish. Globs of flesh drip from this fish. Its departure from the icy waters causing an instant irreversible reaction. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, depleted the spot. Alright, well, we got further in. What do we got here? King crab. Believed to be descendants of hermit crabs, their asymmetric bodies spiral to fill a long-lost shell. Wonder if that's true. Like based on real-life fish. Alright, so let's turn in what we got. Lizard fish. Fish market. Alright. Ice fish. Ice fish. Yeah, these are worth quite a bit of money. 48 bucks. I think we can hold on to you for a little bit longer, safely. And lizard fish. As one of the deepest apex predators, these fish try to eat anything they encounter, including their own kind. That's a weird shape for our net. Alright. Encyclopedia. Yep. Got 100 more to find. Alright, cargo. Net. Let's grab you. And move you into... how do we move you into our cargo? Well, whatever. You'll stay fresh there, I suppose. Alright. We're going to go back to our hungry guy. Which was over this way. Alright, where were you? No, not encyclopedia. Now, a little bit further. Here we go. Right. Okay, you just wanted one. Astral ice fish. Aberrated ice fish. Does that count? You want a specific type. Okay, and it's got to be that shape. Alright, so we don't have your thing right now. Alright. Net. Got another one of those. Okay. Different type of ice fish. Okay, and you're more of these things. There we go. Trophy. Okay. Feral lizardfish. Bipedal body burgeons with primitive limbs preparing for an ascent. Yep. Creepy. More of these. Okay, yeah, these are going to be hard to place. Let's see. There we go, that's a bit better. Now let's go sell what we got then. I'd rather feed that guy sooner rather than later. And pull in. There we go. Fish market. 60, 50, 120, 35, 36 net. Yeah, we're making plenty of money. Alright, ice fish. Seems like these are really common. One more. Okay. And you're different. Ah, anglerfish again. Okay. Yeah, we can catch one more. Catch a trophy one. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Scrape across. Alright, fish market. Sell off everything. And rest. Crab pots ready. That's different. Sea stars. With an eye spot at the end of each arm, these stars of the deep crawl through the dim light, congregating together. Oh, it's 3 different starfish. That's cool. That's a new one. You still low stock? Yep. Well. Alright. Yep, sell everything. Alright. Let's go in a bit deeper today. Unless we run into the ice fish we're looking for. That's it. I think that's it. That's several varieties of ice fish we found so far then. Stargazer. Also new. Alright, Stargazer. What's he worth to you? Eyes turned upwards, it lies in ambush, looking to the sky for falling food. Alright. Alright. Hungry dude. We got you a fish. The only fish that'll do to feed you, for some reason. Around this corner? Yes. Alright. Yeah, that's the shape. Put a figure places the fish on the ice at their feet, kicking loose snow over to cover it. The stars leave the sky. Another scroll, another twisted shape. Images of aberrated sea stars cover the paper. Okay. Well, we found sea stars once. Sea star was like number 50? Maybe not. Where did it go? Okay, ice. Not in here. Okay. Crab? Wait. Aberration of. Okay, that's one aberration. Depth 50 meters plus. Right. Pale Reach is the easiest place to find them, but we found them here. Which is the Pale Reach. Alright. Good. Keep checking crab pots. Let's get our net fixed. Lay over for a day. Coastal. And nah, that's fine. Depleted. More ice fish. Yeah, really common fish. Okay. That ice is glowing blue. Nope. Ah. Okay. Didn't steal any of our fish. Just disabled our winch. There we go. Fish market. What do you pay? 12 normally, 37 there. Okay, net. Right. Shipyard. And repair all. I'm kind of surprised that they don't make us bring material to the shipyard to keep it operational. That would be a added difficulty. If you had to keep bringing wood and metal and stuff. Alright. Cabin. Pursuits. Yeah, aberrated sea stars. Okay. What's in the crab pot? Aberrated sea stars. Easy enough. Be able to feed him at least this episode. Not getting deeper in the ice, but maybe he'll give us something useful. Like a piece of an icebreaker. Seems much quieter here. Alright. Stars leave the sky. Sea stars are arranged in a circle on the ground. Moments later, a sinewy heel stomps down through each of them. Fall to the deep. Final scroll, this one stained in patches by some dark liquid. In the center, the shape of an aberrated stargazer appears from the page. Okay, stargazer, we picked up one from our trawl net. So, aberrated stargazer. Encyclopedia. Okay, fallen stars. And this is the one we want, I think. Yeah, he's only got one aberration. Okay, just says ice. just keep rolling around till we find it. We'll get an alert, so we're good for now. So until we find one of those. Deeper. Oh. Okay, more of those. Found plenty of those. At some point, I do want to get the entire encyclopedia full. All the fish. Sell those off. No. Sleep. Let's make our first trip into the ice a daylight trip. Just want to take a look in the pot. I don't want to pull it up. Okay. All right. Nope, that's more ice fish. What are you? That's an icebreaker part. Nice. Okay. Dock. Something's trapped in the ice. That looks like a shed from the Thing. A cold wind whistles through the doorway, the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen over dig site is littered with tools and debris. Storage. And let's find a way to store this thing. Alright. Music here is creepy. Okay. Frozen cabin. You enter the small cabin. The door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A crudely drawn map of the area is charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map. Oh, good. A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched into the cover. You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read? Chronological. 30th May, 1847. Arrived at the floating sea ice amidst a particularly thick fog. A few channels could be seen leading into the ice. Though sizable chunks float in our way, posing a hazard. I have ordered us to moor against the outer wall ice, while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel. Okay. 1st of June, 1847. The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal. Ooh, is that narwhal beast that old? Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating repeatedly. If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it. Okay. Which entry do you want to read? 5th of June, 1847. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars and of eyes opening unto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice. It spun in my head, echoing ever louder. In the morning, the boatswain and the navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the ice field. I shall indulge them. Which entry do you want to read? That's all of it. Okay. Hold on. Do we have a map now? Messages. Journals. Okay, so there's 9 journals. Okay. Map. We have a map. Okay. Okay, that's much better. I like this. It's taped on top of our actual nautical chart. That's a nice touch. All right. Ice shard. Light pierces through the ice, intensifying and concentrating into a glow at the center. A dark form takes shape against the light. Place an ear to the ice. A distorted voice echoes from within. Don't disturb the ice. What happened here? It whispered, promised. Stones from the stars. It knew. 3 would hear. The heart beneath the ice. The voice grows louder. It commanded. 3 listeners. 3 sacrifices. For 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees. Forever futile. The shadow was silent for a time. Slumbering, still. Should leave. It sees you before it whispers. Who are you? Captain, the expedition. Chart, the ice field, appeared suddenly through the ice. Break the ice. Do not risk breaking its senses through the ice, through the shadows. No hope. Oh, okay. We need a thing. Okay. Okay, so we can't... We need to break you out, but we can't break you out yet. Alright. Well... What type of fish is over here? Do we have this type? Yes, toothfish. Okay. And... to feed the creature so that it breaks that ice for us. Oh! Nope. 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 I'm a little bit lost. Can't go that way though. That's special. Looks different. Okay. You're still following us? Nope. Okay, we're back where we started. Okay. I think this gets us... Yeah, this will get us out of here. Oh. Are we safe out here, or will you follow us all the way out? Okay. There we go. Ooh. Right, we can sell that one, sell that one, sell that one now. Got Stargazer. And is that the other version of the Stargazer? Okay. Pursuits. Explore the area. Yeah. Find whatever the voice in the ice was talking about. Voice speaks from within the ice and the central camp. Okay. Encyclopedia. Stargazer. Actually, pursuits. Aberrated Stargazer, which is what we have, right? That's the only one. Got it. Well, no time like the present. We'll feed this weird little dude. Weird little hungry dude. Might be human. Also might not be. Alright, we're going straight through the middle of that. Alright. Right. Net. There you go. Figure places the body of the Stargazer in the center of the crushed sea stars. They angle its cratered eye to the sky. Attention still fixed on the gruesome pile of fish in front of it, the hooded figure gestures to a book on a nearby rock. Your payment. As you leave, the figure is still focused on the grim fish, adjusting its position, waiting, adjusting, over and over. Okay. Book of Astral Symbols. Alright, well. Map. Might as well leave you mapped here, but you're done. Okay. Now, what about the other hallucination rock? And out. Pretty far away. If we leave our lights off, they don't come after us. But our panic continues to grow. So I don't know if it makes us safer. Okay. Inspect. Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Intruders. They invade on the tiny wooden vessels, shouting and smashing. They cut and slice with angled metal, raking across a skin of ice. Their meager hearts beat with avarice and pride, desires trivially twisted into new shapes, shapes that might mend and restore. Shapes to replace what was lost down in the dark. Okay. So, there was a great beast of some kind that fought another great beast of some kind. And this iceberg place seems to be the body of one of them. But they both lost, if I'm reading that right. And then the humans came and started to dig everything out. And one of them does not like that. Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. Ha ha ha. We beat you. Alright, fish market. Yep, sell everything. Alright. I want to go grab our crab pots. Alright. And let's just pick up. Well. Here we are. Fish market. Alright. Alright, sold our fish. Shipyard. Trawl net fraying. Crabs cutting themselves out of your crab pots. Why don't we fix them up here? Alright, and repair. Alright, everything nice and new. And I think we will call that an episode. That's pretty good. We got a map of the area. We fed one of those guys. We found 2 of those hallucination stones. Don't know if there's more in here or not. So I think our next step is to get enough fish to pile up on those big ice dam things to get the narwhal monster thing to break them for us. Looked like there were 2 of them that were breakable within that giant bay in the middle. So I think we'll do that next time. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. This is pretty good DLC so far. I'm liking it. Hope you are too. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye.